we are good to go with the normal way with broadcast first. So Gary, then Anita, and then whoever else wants to follow up.
Thank you. Thanks, Max. Thank you for your time, Nuno. Can I just first of all say congratulations on being shortlisted for the Manager of the Month award and get some reaction to that from you, please.
The reflect of a fantastic work by the players during the month of February. We've been able to react to not such a good moment and commit ourselves to good performance. So this short list is not me, it's us. We are on the short list of the month of February.
Ruben's on there for the players as well.
The same example. Ruben has been able to improve his performance because the team has improved also. So all individual situations come after the evolution and the progression of the team.
Can I get, in terms of injury updates, can I ask what the latest is with Raul Jimenez?
He's doing well. He's improving. He's been able to join some parts of the training session, and we expect to keep progressing on his fitness. But he's doing good. He's feeling well, happy. But we have to take the same measures and precautions as we always do. So following the protocols and be guided by that.
The fans will want to know, and of course we always want to know, can you put any time frame on that yet? Have you got a match in mind?
Unfortunately, no. You have to follow and be guided by the specialists. It's a very delicate situation and we cannot afford any kind of mistake.
Before I ask you about Aston Villa, I just wanted to know whether you'd heard the latest breaking news from IFAB, the rule makers, about accidental handballs. They've just changed it. It's going to start straight away. Accidental handball, they say, that leads to a teammate scoring will no longer be considered an offence. So, for example, Fulham's goal last night would now stand.
And many goals during this competition will stand. So I didn't know. I was surprised by Max Fitzgerald that just said to me this now you are asking me. But the first thing that comes to my mind, okay, good. But in the middle of the competition now, all the voices are gonna raise and what about if that or that? So it's like that. Once again, we'll adapt. The players will struggle once again because there will be doubts. There will be no insurance about exactly what is an handball now. So confusion.
Dean Smith says no Jack Grealish for this game against you still.
But Aston Villa has a very talented squad, many options and talented options for tomorrow. So we're going to face a tough opponent.
Big game for the fans, of course, even though they're not going to be in the stadium.
Always a big game. Always a big game. A derby is always a big game.
And I just wanted to ask you, before we let someone else have a go, Nuno, Jurgen Klopp is concerned about some of his players going on international duty, especially if they're going to the hotspots, the COVID hotspots, the red zone as it's called. Now, I know a lot of your Portuguese guys, they're going to be playing now in Milan rather than in Portugal. But do you have any concerns at all about going away on international duty during the current COVID problems?
We all have concerns regarding our mobility, our freedom, where we are allowed to go. Everybody in society is facing the same problems. But I respect all the opinions. It's not about that. But I don't think it's a solution. That's not the solution. If I will always, and I was and I will be always supportive of players going to national teams, because that only can make us proud. Even the Premier League, one of the demands to play in the Premier League is that the player has caps for his own country. So this raises the level of the players that that come to the Premier League. So now we are saying that we are not releasing them. So for me, it's clear. What we want is to have the assurance that our players are going to return safely, healthy, and we can play them after the international break. But I said to my players, and I say to you again, well done, congratulations. It's always a moment of happiness. It's a moment of realization, personal achievement to go and play for your own country. So what I want is to them to return. Of course, we have cases, other clubs have different cases, red list countries, camps changing countries, and all these things. But then they have to return. They cannot go to the supermarket. They have to come to Compton and go home. So that won't change. It's our life now. So our habits will remain the same. But answering your question, I think I already did, and I'll say it once again. Players that go to national team should compete. The responsibilities from the federations to take care of them while they are there. What we want is insurance for them to return healthy, and then we can play them.
It'll be great, won't it, when all the players, all the coaching staff, all the fans, everyone has had the vaccine.
Yes, I truly believe that one of the key is the vaccination. One of the key factors for us to go back to normal as fast as possible is as many people and many persons as possible have the vaccine. So I hope that everybody we ourselves here in our staff, we had members of staff that already had the vaccine, and they are feeling great. They are feeling better. So things will improve. Things will improve. If we want to go back to normal as we are desperate to it, as many people as the vaccines, the better.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you.
Hi, afternoon, Nuno.
Hello, Anita.
So despite the loss to City, which was really in the balance with 15 minutes to go, it was your first defeat in 6. How important is it to get back to the form that your team had before that City game for the remaining games of the season?
It's very important, and it's one of our goals is to bounce back and to play good tomorrow. You know that's gonna be tough. It's a derby, it's a special game for everyone. You want to compete. Reacting to defeat is the best way is the next game. So hopefully we'll do it tomorrow.
You've taken the club to a 7th spot finish for 2 seasons in a row. Is a top half finish still the target for this season?
The target is tomorrow. And then after tomorrow, we don't change our approach. It's game by game.
And since you played Villa back in December, they've lost 5 in 13 games. You've already spoken about their talent briefly, but how much do you think they've improved this season compared to last season?
There was a clear improvement in terms of improvement of squad, the way the Villa plays. It's evident. So, but this proves yourself that what you did good in the past, you cannot rely. At the same time, there's always a space for improvements. It happens to all the teams, like us. But we have to adopt a new one and compete. But you're right, there is a clear improvement on the team of Villa.
Thank you and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Nuno. How are you?
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Nuno, it's another derby tomorrow, which is going to be played without fans. And those derbies that you have been involved with during this pandemic, do they still have a special feeling despite the fact you don't have the supporters there?
Yes, it's not the same, but yes, there are still derbies as are always special games for who's involved on it.
And we mentioned before the unbeaten run, which came to an end against Man City. Was it easier to take it in your stride because of how good Man City are at the moment? I mean, they're perhaps the best side in Europe at the moment.
No, it's the same. It's the same when you don't achieve especially what you want in the game. there is always a frustration on it, but at the same time, many positives on the way we compete until the last minutes. The team was on the game, the team was competing. There were moments that City was better than us. There were moments that we were able to control and go on the front foot. But when you don't achieve what you want from the game, no matter who you face, you're always frustrated.
You've got 11 matches left to play in this season. You're 11 points off the top 6, 11 points above the relegation zone. Are you happy with what you think you can achieve for the rest of this season?
Points is not important. What we want to achieve is to compete game by game, James. I'm repeating myself over and over again. I'm so sorry for it. But it's true. We don't change. There are 11 to be played. Let's play them well.
And just final one from me, Nuno. Adama Traore comes up against the side that he joined a few years ago in Aston Villa. He's obviously developed a lot as a player since then. This season, his stats aren't as good as they were last year, but I wonder, how do you feel he's progressing and developing as a footballer at the moment?
I think he's progressing because you can see that Adama now is be able to cover more positions in the pitch. It's a very difficult challenge for someone that has been under routine for so many years, playing on the right side, all the movements, all the receptions, all the 1v1s were based on that. And now he's been able to change sides, creating an impact. He played as a fullback, he played as a striker. So a lot of things that Adam has improved on, but still, as I say, Adam is unique. The moment that him and the teammates realize how good Adama can be, I hope I'll be here to see it, to do it, because he's unique. Adama is unique. It's very special.
Thanks, Nuno. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Hello, Nuno. Just to pick up on a couple of things you said there about Adama. When I've spoken to him, he's a very humble lad. He's, for all you say about, and you're right, we can all see the ability he's got and the player he can be, but he always remained very sort of, humble and with very much the right attitude about it. Is that how you feel about it?
It's him. It's his personality, it's his character, it's his heart. He's a very nice boy. He's a very good human being.
And he has obviously developed. I mean, you were saying there about different roles he's developed, and I was trying to make a sort of little mental list now of even just recently. So many of your players you've asked them to do slightly different roles. Neto in slightly different places. We saw Semedo playing further forward. There's an enormous list. They're still finding ways to educate themselves, aren't they? Or be educated by you and your staff in these different ways.
Exactly. We will try to challenge them every day, because we recognize the talents, recognize the possibilities of becoming versatile, and I believe inside our own idea, having many versatile players allowed you not to change game after game, but try to make the step of changing during the game, that will make and create a big impact on our performances. We'll try to achieve that, but we have the players, they are committed to it, so working together can be possible.
How do you get the feedback from them then? Do you talk to them after the game and say, okay, I asked you to do this that was different, how did you feel about it? Do you welcome their input in that?
Yes, we are here, we spend so many hours together that we have a lot of time.
Yes. I can imagine. All right, good luck tomorrow. Thank you.
Any other broadcast questions at all? Doesn't look like it. So thank you.